Alright, so Raw. I mean, it started off very, very shitty. But then it picked up at the end. I mean, great ending to this show. I've been waiting for this for fucking ever. But yeah, I very much enjoyed the ending to this Raw. Let's see here. Okay, so we start off the show. They're actually showing us for about the millionth time in the last year, when they came up with the WWE app, how to install the app. So yeah, that's great. You know, I'm gonna try to get to this 2.5 hours of shit pretty quickly, so I can review the good shit for a little bit longer time. Because I have been talking a lot of negative shit, but there was just so much that happened. I want to get to that pretty fast. Let me get Brian coming out. He's got a retarded new goat t-shirt. It's like a flying goat. Stupid. He's very over in his hometown. He defeats Fandango. Only really like one good spot where there was a what's it called? A missile drop kick reversed into a power bomb. There was a botch kick spot in here. So there was only one good spot, a botch, couple rest holds. Or there's no rest holds, my bad. At least there was no rest holds, but overall this match was bad. And Brian wins predictably. Then we get Booker, and because Booker has nothing better to do, he's a host, along with Jerry Lawler. They both come out announce the New Age Outlaws. They come out to announce the LOL moment of the year. They made him so fucking PG. First off, their entrance just goes, "Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody." Well, it just goes, "You better call somebody." It doesn't say ass. Really, it's not even that extreme of word. They take ass out of the theme. Can't even say badass Billy Gunn. Nope, can't say that. Can't even say suck it. Really? Sucks, really? That's fucking just extreme word. That's, and no, suck it. I mean, you've probably heard that even if you are 9 years old. I mean, the crowd said it, so why can't they? So, but it was nice to see them back. They should have been able to do their normal shit though. Nominations are Vicky getting fired, which wasn't funny, the puking, which was retarded, the Cobra and the flute, which was retarded too. Really, the flutes are playing, and oh, you know, it's like the Cobra, it's alive. And then the rock concert, which was actually a good little segment there, which was, had a couple good little laughs there, so that was actually pretty funny. That one, obviously, of course, Rock isn't there to accept the award. And then Vicky comes out, says the award represents her beauty. How that is true, I have no fucking idea. We get Sandow defeating Santino, boring, stupid match. Pretty good counter to the Cobra, where, I don't know how to explain it, Sandow does this like spinning kick to Santino's legs. Another unique move from Sandow. He's trying to improve in the ring, so I appreciate that. But the match sucked, boring, stupid, just fucking, and then Big E comes in the ring, goes like that, scares Sandow, and then the segment's over. You know, Big E coming out every week looking like a fucking Hawaiian, dressed in his little attire or whatever. I don't get it. But yeah, that's your build to your TLC, or the IC title match. Big E going like that, and then that's it. Sandow leaves like a fucking coward. And the Shield come out to announce the double cross of the year. They're wearing tuxedos. Ambrose says he looks good. That was a little bit funny there, like the way he has that good promo voice, you know. I found that a bit funny. Nominations are Henry doing on Cena, Michaels on HBK, Heyman on Punk, Triple H and Triple H on Bryan. Shawn Michaels wins. Thought it would be Henry that won, but probably HBK probably won because it was more of a recent thing that people remembered. Says he's double crossed many people. It was pretty cool when he interacted with the fans, and he's like, and they were chanting, "You sold out," like fucking idiots. And Michael's like, "I sold out a long time ago." That's like, I enjoy when people are the crowd is chanting, and then the superstars actually address their fans, make their fans part of the show. So that was A little good promo there. Then we get Miz defeating Kofi. Miz tries to run away towards the end. And then Miz comes back in because Kofi goes and gets him. Then Miz gets a roll-up victory. Then Kofi kicks him after the match. It's stupid what they're doing with this feud. It's not going anywhere. It started like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and it hasn't gone anywhere. I mean, I thought this was going to be the Miz heel turn, but it turned out to be nothing. Boring match. Yeah, they just gotta do something. Turn Miz heel. Do something. Turn Kofi heel. Just, I hope something comes out of this feud eventually. Should have already turned Miz heel 3 weeks ago. It's just bullshit what they're doing. It's probably because of that stupid Christmas movie Miz was in. He's got to be a babyface for it. Then Eva comes back to present the Diva of the Year. So the Divas work very hard. They really work very hard. They're on like one fucking match a month. Unless you're AJ or the Bella Twins, you're fucking barely wrestling on the main shows. Most of your fucking work is on that Total Diva show. Yeah, they're really working hard, not at wrestling, but at being fucking reality TV stars. I don't even want to call them stars, but whatever. Nominations are Funkadactyls, Bellas, Eva Marie, Caitlyn, AJ, Natalia. I don't get why the Funkadactyls are in there. They're 2 people, same thing with the Bellas. Eva Marie has wrestled like 2 minutes of matches. Caitlyn hasn't wrestled in like 5 months. AJ is a legit choice. Natalia is you know, not really. She's been in a couple matches, but she's been basically a jobber. Bella Twins win. Obviously rigged. Crowd was booing because they knew it was rigged. They get booed out of the building. Bella Twins are like, "Oh, we love you, Seattle." Or else they said Seattle is good to them or some shit like that. Really? They're booing you. Again, this is what I'm talking about. Superstars and divas have to interact with the crowd, hear what they're saying, and adapt to it. I mean, you just can't go on when the crowd is booing you and say, "Oh, you guys are awesome." No, that's not how it works. So obviously that was rigged. Then we get Big Show, Mysterio, and the Rhodes Bros defeating Ryback or whatever on the Real Americans. Decent match here. Some good, cool, unique spots. Thought it needed a better ending, just a little simple ending. With an 8-man tag match, or even like a 6 to 12-man tag matches, you know, they should have a fast, you know, crazy endings, people flying all over the place. But this just had Disaster Kick and the 619. It's like just not good enough for an ending. But overall, I thought it was decent. Then we get HBK comes out to present the Superstar of the Year award. He says it believes the award should be called the HB Sizzle Award. It's stupid. Why should it be called that? HB Sizzle is so stupid. Nominations are Punk, Big Show, really, Lesnar, Orton, Cena, Bryan. Bryan wins. Obviously, he should have won. Most people like him. Thanks HBK. He gets a cheap pop from the fans, but the difference is when he gets a cheap pop from the fans, like Cena gets this all the time, but Bryan doesn't need it because he's already over. Then we get Sin Cara, aka Hunico, versus ADR. Horrible fucking match, pretty much. I mean, they were chanting. There was a Russell Wilson chant, who, if you don't know, is the QB for the Seattle Seahawks. It was they actually showed the best part of the match during the app, just trying to get us to download that fucking app. I think there was an awful chant, "This is awful" chant during this. I couldn't tell if it was a sarcastic "This is awesome" or "This is awesome" chant or "This is awful" chant. Picked up at the end. A few good spots by Sin Cara, or it's actually Hunico, but yeah, I mean, they botched. Like, I don't know if it was a botch, but Sin Cara did his swanton, and they like changed the camera angle at the end, and it looked like he sort of missed Del Rio. So I don't know if it was really a botch or not, but it's hard to see that ending. We get primetime players coming out. They do the millions of dollars dance, and nobody in the crowd is doing it except a few retards. Nominations for the top fan participation are Fandango winning "Let's Go Cena, Cena Sucks." And it's funny because of the Cena "Let's Go Cena, Cena Sucks" chant. They show a clip from, I think it was 2010, when he was supposedly getting fired. Or Brian's yes. I think that was it. Fandangoing. Cena's, let's go Cena. Cena sucks. And yes. Yes wins, obviously. Then we get Cole says, alright, no, let's just skip that. That's not important. I gotta get this Raw review going. I only got 5 minutes left. Brodus Clay defeating Xavier Woods. Shitty match. It was like 1 minute long. Clay wins, I think. Just turn him heel, alright? Just fucking turn him heel. Miz comes out for the insult of the year. Good use of adjectives here by the Miz when he was describing shit. Nominations: Coulter, AJ, Heyman, Stephanie. Stephanie wins. Obviously rigged. And she says, "Oh, I'm glad you all realize what's best for business." No, you obviously rigged this bullshit, so we know it. You know, it's like obviously rigged. It's the boss's daughter. Then we get Punk defeating Ambrose. Very boring start to this match. Couple good moves at the end. It picked up a little bit. Average match at best. It wasn't anything special, guys. I know people are going to say it was a great match, but it wasn't anything special. There was a "This is awesome" chant. They should have chanted "This is average." It wasn't anything special, alright? Then we get, what's next? Nominations for the Extreme thing. Best Extreme moment. Foley's doing this. It was CM Punk, Wyatt family on Kane. It was CM Punk on Heyman, Ryback on Cena, Shield on Taker, and Wyatt. I think I wrote them down. Shield on Taker, Ryback on Cena, Punk on Heyman, and Shield on Taker. I don't know. I bet I mentioned all. There was 4 of them. Point is, Punk won. It wasn't even that extreme. It was just on top of the cell. It wasn't anything special. Undertaker and Shield should have won. Then we get Usos versus Harper and Rowan. It's another good spot during the app. Why are they showing all the good spots during the app? Because they want us to fucking download it. The only decent part was the last 30 seconds of the match, but the rest of it was sucked. Below average match here. Then we get the match of the year. Not going to go over them because I'm running short on time. But Bret Hart's the guy who's nominated. And it's Rock and Cena. Really? Should have been Punk and Taker. Rock and Cena was like an average match. Then Natalya defeated Tamina. Stupid 2-minute boring match. Natalya also hugs Bret Hart, which was, I guess, a little bit of a cool moment. Alright, so then we get this last segment. So we get like 20 champions. And I'm just gonna, Orton's promo was alright. It was a little bit below average probably. Triple H was nothing special. Crowd started chanting yes, yes, yes. And they stopped for like 3 whole minutes. If this isn't a sign you should push Daniel Bryan, I don't know what the fuck is, alright? So I'm just gonna cut right to the Cena promo. It looked bad to start because he was trying to feed off Bryan's popularity. But then, holy shit. Just a fucking awesome promo from John Cena. Almost felt like a shoot on Randy Orton. It's like, that's how I feel about Randy Orton right there. Just an awesome promo. Just, this, you know, it's just, this is one of the best segments. Probably the best segment on Raw I've seen in fucking months. Holy fucking shit. I very much enjoyed this. It felt like a shoot. You know, he's talking about how he got here just because of his dad, how he has anger problems, a bunch of other shit. Epic. Seriously. I've been a big Cena hater in the past couple months, but this, my friends, was amazing. I know there's gonna be Cena haters who come on here and say, "Oh, it sucked." You know, Bruce Blitz is gonna come on here and say, "Oh, Cena sucked. That promo sucked," because he never gives anybody, or he doesn't give Cena credit. But that was a fucking awesome way to end the show. Fucking, you know, and then we get Super Kick and Punk, you know, a bunch of other shit with a bunch of other people setting up feuds for the maybe possible feuds. So this did more for me than anything, everything combined in the last like 4 fucking months with this corporation bullshit. Alright, not that great a show, but great ending. So there you go, people.